Okay, everyone, welcome to the StockPickProfits.com market update. It is January 18th, 2019, Friday. So remember, traders, Martin Luther King on Monday. So it's a nice 3-day weekend. Some great stuff going on everywhere, right? There's football on Sunday. The big games are on Sunday. It looks like a beautiful weekend. Hopefully, over on the mainland, you guys are shaking off that cold and stuff like that. The weather reports from those towns are looking really cold. We're kind of bundled up all day over here too in Honolulu. It got into the 70s today. We don't like that. But hey, it was a great market day. It was a great market week, right? So we capped off the week. You know, we talked about it earlier. We tapped out that monster trade for a nice huge win for a couple of days. Well, we tapped out City today. We tapped out City at about 250, 260%. That was a little 5-day trade. And we tapped it out. You know, it looks like the market, maybe a little consolidation here, right? We've had this big run up. We're up about 3% for the week. That's a huge run. But if you look at your totals, just some real basic analysis. You know, you're at the Dow, you're at 24,700. At the S&P, you're at 2670, and the Nasdaq, you're at 7157. So a lot of times we've talked about it, right? That market kind of trades in those ranges, those psychological round number ranges. So right now we're getting a little bit high in that range on the Dow, right? The 24/7, getting close to that 25. So we want to be a little careful here. It's been a big run. It's been a fantastic couple of weeks for the market. It's been a fantastic trading environment, and we think it's going to go on all year. We're starting to get some resolution from the ills of 2018. What were the ills in 2018? Well, there was this big impeachment stuff. Now, you could say that impeachment thing is still on the table, and you could say it's not. Probably depends just what political lines you subscribe to. But us, we don't subscribe to political lines. We trade, and we only want to know how it's going to affect the market. We don't want to. We're not going to get into the rah rah rah. But if you look at this impeachment thing, you had some pretty big news, right? That BuzzFeed article today. Could have been very destructive. Back in April of 2018, it would have been destructive, just like the Brian Ross report was, right, from ABC, where he made the mistake. Oops. This one could have been too, but the market just shrugged it right off. It didn't matter. We're moving forward on the China trade thing. China has offered us a 6-year import boost, which brings that trade surplus down a little bit, which is what Trump's looking for, right? He scheduled a second meeting with Kim. This is not so much market news as it is global news, but stability is good. The markets like stability, global stability. And he's sitting down with Kim from North Korea again. So we'll see how that turns out, see if we get any fist bumping and stuff. The White House is starting to make an infrastructure plan. Is it time to play steel? Well, you might want to take a look at your X's and things like that. U.S. Steel, maybe you got a favorite little stock. Oh, thank you, Samuel. Absolutely, Samuel. We hit a huge win on that Citigroup play. And that was a good one. That was a really good one. And we you know, Citigroup, there might be a little more oomph in it, but why take the chance? You know, it's a long 3-day weekend. A lot of things can happen globally and stuff like that. You're sitting on a 250, 260, 300% gainer. You know what I mean? Let's take the money. We can always reset the trade on Tuesday, right, gang? So that, you know, that was an interesting trade, and it was a great trade right from the beginning, right? It came right out of the gate, and we tapped it out a few days later. So, you know, back to that market situation, you know, we're kind of getting to the top of those psychological ranges, especially on the S&P, right? We're doing 30, 40 points a day the way things are going. It's madness. So we're only about 29 points off that 2,700. Now the highs are back up there on the 2,900. So if you believe we're going back to the highs, we still got about 200, 250 points worth of trading here. So let's be cautious. Let's be patient. You know, we just came out of the biggest correction in over 10 years, in over a decade. We've survived it. We were magnificent in the way we manipulated through it. Our members will tell you that. Probably they learned more about trading in the last 6 weeks than most people learn in a lifetime about trading. And they used what they learned to find the cities and to find the monsters and stuff like that. We also had the Bank of America day trade, right? um and so, this is kind of what I want to talk to you about, is having a plan. You see, we had a very, very good plan and we stuck to it. If you don't have a plan, if you're just firing up the old browser software in the morning and you're just willy-nilly at it, you're probably not doing very well. Well, our members did very well over the last 6 weeks. We finally got those old trades out of the portfolio today. We're just slightly red for January on closed trades. How about that? So we got a wash on 5 trades, right? That we were carrying through where we got caught in that sell down. We cashed those out, and guess what? We're still about, I think we're about 17% for the month on closed trades. Not bad, when you consider all those losers in there. So it was great trading. It was great education. It was a great um, learning experience for our members. So if you're not getting that kind of support, you know where to go. We'll put the link in the comments. You guys click it and you can go find out about the program. Other than that, there's just not a whole lot to talk about right now. Technically, the markets are very strong, but this is one of those V bottoms. So we're not showing real indicators of overbought yet. But if we don't get a little consolidation and too much run, we will get to that overbought situation, and then we might have a little trouble. The VIX continues that trickle down we talked about, and we think it'll trickle down to about 13. So it's got about 3.5, 4 points to go too. But it closed under 18 today, which means it's progressively, since Christmas Eve, closed at a lower level every Friday since then. And that's important. Tesla's got some problems. They were in the news today. They had a real rough day. They've got almost $1 billion. They've got $920 million in debt about to come to fruition. And guess what? That's more than their cash in pocket. So there could be some issues there. Tesla was under fire today, but you guys looking for trades? Maybe that's where it is. Maybe a short on Tesla. Now, something we're looking for on a short, and I'll share this with you, viewers, because you guys are always looking for trades and you're looking for trade ideas, and I like to give them to you. Not going to give you the good ones from the club. You got to join. But I will give you some really good information. And let's talk about Facebook. Facebook, man, they're making this big effort to get teens back, but they missed it already. Teens are a very, very anybody in our marketing department, Greg, Laura, Samuel, they'll tell you guys, teens are a whole different department when it comes to getting them on board for marketing and stuff like that. So at Facebook, you basically, when you lose the teens, it's almost impossible to get them back. You saw that with MySpace. Remember MySpace? Once the teens leave, they don't come back. That was the big fear with Snap when they had that redesign, and Khloe Kardashian texted to her 7 million followers that she hated it. Well, they thought they were going to lose the teens, because if they did, they ain't coming back. Fortunately, they did a real quick damage control, and she kind of backed off of it. So I think they weathered that because of her. It's nice to have that support. And actually, there's a big article about it on Facebook, on CNBC, about Facebook trying to get another teens and stuff. I don't know. I think the teens right now look at Facebook like it's for the adults. It's not for the young people. There's way better stuff out there than Facebook for the young people, right? Instagram, YouTube, right? YouTube is massive, right? When Netflix reported yesterday, what did the CEO said? His biggest fear is YouTube, right? And there's a good reason for that. There's a good reason we're on YouTube. We want to get to you, and you're on YouTube. So, look. Facebook, there might be a big short there. And you guys maybe look into it over the 3-day weekend. That's what we're going to do as a team on the 3-day weekend. So now we've got to the middle of January. We just went through this rough 7 or 8 week period where we were it was just difficult, right? And it was painful. And just the whole psychology of it put a lot of new traders, young traders out of the game. But now at the middle of January, guess what? We are rolling into Tuesday with a clean portfolio. with some big, huge gains and a whole market full of hot stocks to choose from. So we will spend the weekend researching. We're going to look for plays for Tuesday, and you probably should too. And 2019, yes, Samuel is starting off like gangbusters. And we're going to keep it going. This is going to be 12 months of this stuff. So you guys tune into the show. So just kind of to recap, we're getting a little top-ish on the markets in the sense that we're getting to the type of that psychological range. We're getting good news right now. It's been a lot of good news this week, right? The trade news, a lot of good stuff. The market being very orderly and ignoring the BS, like this BuzzFeed report and stuff like that. Look, when the charges come down, if the charges come down, then it's real. If not, it's just an opinion story. Uh, I don't know. You know what? You know what? You caught me. You caught me. Okay, there you go. Good job. And that's why I asked you to show up for the show. You caught me with my pants down. I'm gonna have to check out Lululemon. I haven't looked at Lululemon for about a week and a half. Last time I looked at Lululemon, I think I mentioned it on the show. That it was having a real nice run and stuff like that. They just had a good earnings report and all that. The company's pretty tough and stuff like that. And I'll look into it, you guys, and I'll have something better on Lululemon coming into Tuesday's show. It's Lululemon. A lot of these stories, take a look at them. GoPro, Lululemon. Uh, Home Depot was up about $4 or $5 today. A lot of these good stocks, a lot of these good companies are cheap right now. So, hey, what's up, Kona? There you go. Now we got a real Aloha Friday going there. So, but it's really, it's Lululemon. That should be on your watch list. It should always be on your watch list. It's a great trading stock, and we haven't played it for some time, huh, Samuel? But like I said, we were taking a look at it last week, and I'm gonna have to go take another look to answer your question there. Good question though. And of course, yes, Kona, happy Friday. It is Chihu. It is Friday, Aloha Friday. Look, it's been a long 2 weeks, right? We've hit some big, I think, Samuel, I think our last 4 trades have all been triple digits, huge wins. A couple of them in the 200-300 range, not just 100%. But it's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of studying. It's been a lot of chart reading. It's been a lot of teaching and stuff. So it's a 3-day weekend. It's a great opportunity for all you traders out there. Put everything on the side and go enjoy your life. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, brother. 256 on back. C was 253%, I believe. Most of our members, though, remember now, we put the call out and we try to time it so that the members have a decent exit. They don't have to rush and things like that. And I believe, Samuel, that a lot of our members were saying they got over 300% on it too. So they did even better than we do. Don't we like that, Samuel, when they do better than even we do? Isn't that great? Isn't that what it's all about? So look, if you don't have this kind of attention and you don't have this kind of support, Samuel will put the link in there, click it and just go find out. At least talk to him and at least see what the program's about. Okay. It's not for everyone, but it might be for you. So look, like I said, you guys spend the weekend doing a little R&R, getting a little energy back, getting a little zen, cleaning your minds, but you spend a little time with the charts. Samuel had a great suggestion. Lulu, Lulu is the ticker. Maybe put that on your watch list. I have it on my watch list all the time, the trading team. And just for a little tips for you guys, the ones we always keep on the watch list are usually your best trading stocks. And you'll see us trade a few of them. A little bit of volatility, a little bit of excitement in there, because if you're trading options, you need some moves, right? You need the stock to move. But so Lululemon, GoPro, these are all great trading stocks. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to own them forever, but you know what I mean? For the long term, there's better buy and hold stocks. You can usually find a great dividend play. Look at Bank of America. Everybody gave up on Bank of America, isn't it? Over the last 5 weeks, huh, Samuel? What did we keep telling people? Don't give up on Bank of America. You should have it in your portfolio if you're a buy and hold. And in our buy and holds, we've owned Bank of America forever. And you guys should have a Bank of America. Bank of America is it's also a great trading stock. We made some short-term trade money off that. Um, what's some of the others, Kona? What are some of the others good trading stocks? Tesla is a great trading stock. Facebook, any of the FANG stocks. Some of them are a little expensive, so if you're going to play them, you got to have a little backing in your portfolio. But you can get those Lululemons. A WWE. How about WWE? We just made a big one on WWE, right, Samuel? About 250% a few weeks back. WWE is a great trading stock, and it's a little thin too. So when it gets some volume, it moves like wildfire. Monster is a good stock to trade. It's got a little volatility. So there you go. You got a little watch list, a little hot list for you guys to write down. Go look at the charts yourself. Come back, post what you see, and we'll talk about it. But it was, like I said, it was a great week. Markets closed up about 3% in the week, but it's been this hellacious V bottom. So we want to be careful. So you see, when we had our opportunity, this is called staying ahead of the trade. You buy when their market's weak. You buy into weakness, you sell into strength. And what happens is when you start buying at tops, is you're buying into strength, and it's almost inevitable that you're going to sell into weakness. So we're ahead of the trade. Let's stay ahead of the trade. We're coming into Monday. The only play we still have is our GE play. We love GE. We like the way the trade's shaping up, and we've got some $12 calls about a couple months out. So there's another idea for you guys out there. So look, you guys, let's call it a show, okay? Because it's 3-day weekend and you guys want to go have fun, and so do I. And so does the team. So we're going to shut down the room. We'll come back tomorrow, start doing some research and stuff. Other than that, look, you guys have a great day, okay? And you guys have a great weekend. We'll be back Tuesday after the market. All you traders, don't forget, don't get up early on Monday because it's a holiday. For Christ's sake, we have to force people to take some time off. But other than that, it was a great week for the market. So let's see how this trade thing tunes out. Let's see how it runs its course. You know how it is. We get some really good news, and then all of a sudden we'll get a little bad news, and it'll be a bleep. There's your buying opportunity, okay? Well, don't buy into strength, buy into weakness. You sell into strength, right? What does Warren Buffett say? Buy when they sell when they buy. All right, gang, let's close it on that note. You guys have a great weekend. Kona, thank you for the Friday Chihu. We missed that from the Facebook show. Let's have a great weekend, gang. It's a great market right now, very tradable, and it's probably going to stay like this for a while. So let's go get some money. All right, gang. So thank you for joining me. We'll see you on Tuesday after the market.